All right, Saros. We're looking at the announcement trailer for Saros. This was at the State of Play. I know the State of Play is becoming older and older news, and I'm still finding trailers from that event that I find really interesting. So we're gonna play through this trailer. I'm gonna commentate on it the first time, and then we'll run it back and we'll dig into more details about what the game is all about. So let's strap in and get going.
It always comes back to this.
Laughter of children. Not actual gameplay. Good to know. Haunting.
This world. This moment. This choice.
Something very significant about the medallion around his neck. It's cool looking armor. Whoa.
Every time the sun dies,
I'm loving the sound effects, the sound design.
reigns. Then
No,
everything
here we go.
begins
It's
again.
like Doom. I get some Doom vibes from this. Okay.
But after every death, I always come back stronger.
Oh crap.
I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Oh snap. That's a lot of bullets. Housemarque, 30th anniversary. Come back stronger. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's the trailer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's run it back. Let's run back one more time. It wasn't too long. But yeah, I'm very, very intrigued. Now, I already knew this was a Housemarque game. So, I'm not completely... It doesn't, like, not my virgin eyes and ears on this trailer. But, this is the first time I've actually seen the trailer from start to finish. I've only seen clips of the trailers from other people's reports about the event, about State of Play. So, let's just run it back one more time, and then... we'll finish up. I'll turn down the volume just a little bit.
It always comes back to this.
Yeah, so like the visuals are super crisp, really evocative. I'm liking this this concept of a soldier or explorer stranded on a strange world is very much like Returnal, isn't it? As instead of Celine, we have this guy,
This moment.
who apparently is somewhat of a well-known actor on TV and film, from TV and film. Now that weapon he's got, like, the overall vibe I'm getting is a mixture of Doom, Returnal, and even like I don't know if you remember that old game Painkiller. The gun reminds me a bit of Painkiller and like Unreal Tournament, like it came out of those games.
Then everything begins.
This is of course like the demon hands with the claws. Definitely gave me the Doom feelings.
After every death, I always
Now this whole concept of coming back stronger after every death, that's very much a roguelite concept that was established in Returnal, their previous game. And of course, yeah, this all makes sense now. The bullet hell swarm of bullets heading towards you. Call back to Returnal as well here. Saros, I don't know if it's pronounced Saros or Saros. I'm going with Saros. And I had no idea Housemarque was such an old studio. Celebrating 30 years. So you have to excuse me, my mouse cursor is a little jumpy today. But yeah, I'm trying to... Jesus, like really choppy. I don't get the shot of the whole boss. There we go. Right there, that's a cool shot. Okay, so... Saros from Housemarque, the makers of Returnal, a game that I've returned to actually quite recently. I did not like Returnal when I first played it last year. I'm loving it now. I would kind of come back with a fresh perspective. I think it's a really good action game, a really interesting roguelite. It looks to be that this is not a direct sequel to Returnal, but more of a spiritual successor. And the reason why they're not doing a straight sequel, in my mind, is that the storyline for Celine and Returnal has probably come to a very definitive end. I don't know what that is since I haven't finished the game yet. But it would seem like they want to build upon what they learned making Returnal in a new game without the baggage of doing a full-on sequel. So, but they're still maintaining... it looks like they're going to maintain the third-person shooter core gameplay. Looks like they're going to retain the roguelite structure. Looks like they're even retaining a lot of the aesthetics, the visual design, the visual language. They may be going for more of like a... Not even like... It actually feels less like an alien, like a science fiction alien tale that Returnal is, and more of like a demonic alternate dimension sort of thing. More akin to like a Doom, right? Or someone go like a metaphysical thing where I'm going to hell, I'm going to another dimension, instead of like space travel. Although the guy's suit and his weapon is definitely very science fiction-y. So who knows? He could be an explorer. He's the narration hints at him being on a mission to find someone. So that could mean a number of different things. Really cool, like a cool look to it. They're still working on the game for the next year. But obviously it's going to be a PS5 release. It's probably going to be a PS5 exclusive on console. And I'm hoping for a PC release. I don't remember if I saw anything. No, there's just a purely... This was a PlayStation event, so they just pimped out the PlayStation logo. I'm guessing, though, a PC release either hopefully at launch, so day and date on PC. If not, then probably like a year or so later, like what happened with Returnal. Sony, though, is starting to release their stuff on PC more promptly, or at day and date with the console release. That's all I could really glean from this trailer. Like I said, I already knew a little bit about the game going in to watching this trailer and doing the reaction. But beyond that, I don't really know too much more. I mean, Housemarque is a really interesting company. They kind of made their name doing these smaller arcade style games, and Returnal was their first big budget AAA production, and I don't think it landed. I don't think it was like the best selling game for the PlayStation 5, but it did well enough. It looks like it did well enough, and it kind of got enough traction that they were able to get funding to make this game. And I'm hoping this is just like Returnal, except bigger and better. And whatever lessons they learned from Returnal, I hope they transfer this over to this new game. And I'm hoping to maybe see something a little different. I don't know what it could be. If they're... Yeah, I really don't know how they could switch it up. Aside from just being like a bigger, better Returnal, but in a different skin with like a different protagonist and a slightly different storyline. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Well, that's about it for Saros for now, at least. Are you a fan of Returnal? Are you interested in Saros? Drop a comment below and leave a like if this at all interested you. And I think I'm gonna be done with these state of play trailer reactions. One quick note: I have heard just like general mumblings and grumblings from like games press and content creators that there's some general disappointment with Sony's state of play this year. But I've done like 4 or 5 trailer reactions of games that look really interesting. And all of them, I think, are just original IP. Yeah, they're all original IP, and they all look really promising. They're all these cool looking action games. I don't know where the disappointment's coming from. Perhaps it's because there wasn't an announcement of like a mega blockbuster, like a Spider-Man 3 or Last of Us, some sort of Last of Us installment. But you know what? Those are just like established franchises and another sequel. I kind of feel like what does the gaming public want? Do they want original games, like we're seeing with Saros, or do they want just more sequels? I understand that it's been a while since we've had a Last of Us game, but Spider-Man 2 came out like 2 years ago, within 2 years. So I don't know. I think the state of play has been great. There's been a lot of interesting games. So if you have opinions about state of play, whether you liked it or thought it was a disappointment, also leave a comment down below. That's my time, though. I've gone on long enough for Saros. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.